Oh, okay.
Finding new route.
Stupid thing.
Go straight.
Hiding where I needed to see, because I totally forgot about the GPS up on the left there. So it turns out that does have a purpose. As long as you remember what the purpose is. Thanks, bud. Letting me in like that.
Turn right.
This is where it is. We find out that I read that wrong, and you'll sit there going, "What's he doing?" Nope, turns out I read it right. Makes a nice change. I remembered I had doubles on this time. The reason why I took a
Stay left.
wide line around that corner.
Turn left. Stay right.
Re-way, as in you want to weigh again.
Stay left, then turn left.
Why would you want to weigh again if you pass the first time?
Turn left.
Whoops. Went up one too many gears. Or skipped one too many gears should be the better way of saying that. Holy heck, it's stifling hot today. It's obviously really hot this year because the grass is brown. And even on hot summers, the grass still manages to stay green, probably because it rains every now and then. We haven't had rain for a while. Sort of looking like that out there, but browner. Oh, really? I thought we were quite close to Washington by now. Let's get a sit rep. No, we've still got 13 hours to go, 720 miles. $13 hours to go. Does that mean we see that's right, I had fun trying to yeah. There it is. Trying to find the time. Well, we're gonna need another sleep. Whoa, 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 whoa. Actually, that's probably a good idea now. It never used to be. Maybe I'll look at that, Causey. Again, when I used to have it, it was early days. But now we've got like all the other states and everything else that are DLCs. And coast to coast with a little bit more to look at than it used to have. Maybe chucking that on would be a good idea. I'll try and remember that. Actually, I could have tried to make myself sound smarter than I really am by saying I will endeavour to remember that. Where's the aircon switch? Nope. I need aircon, just in case if I turn it on here, it would actually work in my house as well. Wishful thinking, that's how hot it is. Why do they have to use a sound that's similar to like your engine's broken warning sound? It freaks me out every time that happens. Because that's what I instantly think before I see the thing come up. I hear the sound. I think, what's wrong with the engine? I haven't done anything to it. Why can't they use the same sound as you get like over tannoid systems? A bing bong. Or even the GPS. The GPS comes up and says you can bypass the next way station, or please pull into the next way station. That would be better. I'm just thinking, would that be realistic? But it's surely that feature is available. Someone would have thought, hey, I could do that, make lots of money out of that feature, let's do it. In real life. Look at that straight line, and I can't keep it. Yeah, actually, that Montana, I was getting more and more of a good idea. Well, actually, it was a good idea anyway, period. But just thinking, just to be able to come this way again with that mod on and just see what the difference would be. I mean, at least it's better than the old days where there was nothing here at all except for a road. because I used to have that. I used to have the Grand Canyon rework one, whatever it was called. What else did I have? I had a couple others. Sierra Leone or something? Am I thinking of the Subaru car which I used to own, the Sierra Leone? No, it was the Subaru Leone, and then there was the Ford Sierra. Oh, so yeah, I was obviously thinking of a car that was two cars that had been cut in half and joined together. Yeah, Nevada, yeah, that's the one, probably. Yeah, you can still download it separately. Even that's changed, eh? Because you used to have to download 3 different maps and a couple other things, and now it's all onto one, which is really good. And they changed the name of it because it never used to be called Reformer. It was called something else. Come on, Washington. Turn up with your trees and rivers and houses. Maybe even lampposts. A hill or two. The odd mountain. Even some stones, so Dave can come along with a stone picker from the ATS 22 to pick them up. Because he loves stones, don't you, Dave? I mean, that's what I got from reading your comments before about him. A secret love for them. Yeah, no, yeah, you're right, because one of them was, I can't remember what the other two were called. There was definitely 3 different mods for them, and yeah, it just, I can't remember what it was called. And it wasn't actually that long ago. I'm trying to think what else. There was another US expansion, wasn't there? I think there was also one called US expansion. Right, yeah. Hopefully at the end of the stream I'll remember as soon as I get off this game is to go straight on to the SES map forums, US map forum, and get the Montana. Maybe have a look at the other maps, but I don't really want to go too overboard. Because of that same issue, the reason why I stopped adding them on. Which would be more of an issue now considering how often updates are coming out for this game and how often map modders have to update their maps. I mean, it was a pain in the backside before when it was once in a blue moon. But when you had you waiting for like about 12 maps on ETS that needed to be updated, and then, which was the killer process, by the time I got to ATS it was only about 5 or 6, but I had enough of doing it. Anyone had any word on the Texas? I haven't been keeping up with the Texas or the Russian DLCs. Which I'm still surprised I wasn't released over Christmas. But then again, you're looking at quite a big state, aren't you, with Texas, and you're looking at quite a bit of chunk of land with Russia. And how much detail they're going to go into. But I actually haven't gone into my wish list on Steam and looked them up to see if they've changed from coming soon to a date as of yet.
Stay left.
Yeah, what with the heat here and this driving, at least we've got a bit of scenery now. I was actually starting to fall asleep. My eyes are getting a bit tired and dry. But I am a little curious now. What is the temperature here? Come on, bike, hurry up, because I get the feeling I'm going to catch up with these guys really quick. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Oh, there we go. Doesn't feel like it, but yeah, it's currently 32 degrees. Oop. Celsius, I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. 80 something. Maybe it's exactly the same as what it says. Oh, actually that was saying 80 before. It's dropped. What was that what the update was for? They're actually reworking California. What they should be doing is putting the efforts into releasing the other states and Canada, because that's part of America, part of North America. But I think we all know that American trucking sim, they're only going to be basing it on the United States. I don't think we're going to get Mexico, I don't think we're going to get Brazil, Argentina, any of the South American countries, anything like that. It would be good. I think that's something that we'll all agree on. Having the whole American continent as a content would be absolutely amazing. Especially Peru with the dangerous roads and that, whether you'd be able to drive those. Most dangerous trucking roads in the world. Well, actually the most dangerous roads in the world, aren't they? But I mean, they should at least concentrate on getting those out and then go back and do the rework, so we've all got somewhere to go anyway. I don't see the point of reworking something that's already released and has been absolutely fine to play with. Reworked one, guaranteed. Be nice. But that's all it'll be, nice. It's not going to improve gameplay or anything else, you know. You can still do playing, drive around California perfectly fine. It's always been fine since the day it came out as well. But what's not fine is the lack of extra states you can't go to. So if they did that, same with ATS did the rest of the countries, then go back and rework stuff and update them. But I suppose on that thing it's probably not economical for them to do that. They probably want to spread out the DLCs, because that way every now and then they've got an injection of cash coming in. How's our fuel situation? Oh, here we go. There it is. I found it. It's just too many dials. Put it all in the centre there. On the display. See, Spider-Man agrees with me. Look at him. Nodding away with a yes. Oh, the speed limit. When did the speed limit change to 65? You probably noticed as just when I mentioned it. I've just noticed. When did the speed limit change to 65? Why is it 65 in the middle of nowhere? I'm staying at 77, A, because I don't see any police around. I would have been nabbed by now. And considering it's 65 mile an hour, they ain't going to be catching up, sneaking up from behind, are they? Because I'm going 12 kilometres, well, 12 miles faster than they are. So unless I see them in front of me, if they sneak, if I catch up to any, then I'll slow down. But I'm mainly staying at this speed because I would have thought it will change back soon. We're still in Montana, aren't we? I think that's a given. Pretty sure there's a big clue that we are. Mind you, that's 65 mile an hour for me, innit, truckers. What is the time? It is... We've got about 2 hours. Before we have another sleep. And get some extra cash in. Go through the day and finally say, well, we've had our first day where we made an extra $5,788 because we said goodbye to the bank. Thanks very much for your kind donation that you wanted back. Oh, I see trees. I see some trees. Are we going to get to see some scenery? Oh, I see more trees. I got an ad too. I don't feel left out anymore. Right, I think I should drop down to 65 now just to be on the safe side. Oh, it's 70. Yeah, I got an ad too, so I didn't feel left out this time, Causey. Oh, I don't just see trees anymore, I see a plethora of trees. Didn't you pass me before, Mr. Bikeman? Oh, okay, yeah. Just, even at the end, because if you remember, just in the comments, just flick out, don't forget to get the Montana thing. Even DM it to me. She's probably a better bet. You DM it to me every day until I reply back. Got it. Done. You're going to make me regret saying that, aren't you? Every morning I'll get up and there'll be a notification on Discord. Bloody Montana! Where is it? I don't know, I haven't seen her since the show got cancelled. Okay, that was definitely even a bad joke. That definitely shouldn't have been said. That was not even words for how bad that one was. A Hannah Montana joke of all things. Move it. Move it or lose it.
Stay left.
I've already beat you to it, but I'd rather go right past this guy. If I could. Because he's pulling... No, he's not.
Stay left.
I can't because I've got to get into this. But that's one way to get rid of the guy in front of me, isn't it? By making him go further away from me.
Okay.
Instead of me getting further away from him. Do I have my lights on? I wonder. Yeah, I do. Okay.
Stay left.
So we've got about an hour. Well, we need to find a place to sleep. It's going to be a good injection of cash, but because we paid our loan off, it won't be enough to get a truck. So I'll tell you what, I'll be very, very, very surprised if we end up with a truck and upgraded garage by the end of the stream. I'm trying to calculate. We had 80 odd grand compared to 20 odd grand. We'll go with that. So that's for another 60. That's 12. Actually, it's going to be a hard one to calculate in my head at this temperature and mindset I'm in. But just trying to think how much money we've saved on ATS. How much less we've had to fork out, damn it. In interest.
Exit right.
Compared to ATS. Because I think that should be something considered. I mean, obviously by the end of the stream, we're going with streams with the quality there, but we've clearly done more days than ETS. I don't know how that really affects it, to be honest. Oh, it's only 55 now. Fine. I'll do 57. But it might have possibly evened itself out because we had to pay a bigger lump sum. So like I said, I think that's going to hinder us in the ability to get... We'll probably definitely get another truck today, that's for sure. But upgrading the garage will be the other thing. Whether that'll be happening or not. But then again, saying that, I mean, well, we've got 90 grand for this delivery. Doing it in about 11 hours less travelling time than we did with the ETS
Go
one.
straight.
Which was 80 grand. Is there no parking here even though he's parked here? And they're parked there, but we're not allowed to park here. It's a bit annoying. Looks like every time I come this way, I've only been at... Oh, stop. Oh, running a bit low on fuel too. Actually, let's have a look at our options considering what the time is, and the time is 8:20. We should be looking for a place right now. Let's look at our options on Google Maps. So obviously, every time I've come this way, I've had to pull into this. I'm guessing by the lack of yellow there. Oh, there's one right there. Has it got... No. The only sleeping we've sort of got is over here with a fuel station. There's one up there. But might as well stick to this road, even though that's a short, way shorter distance. I'll tell you what I'll do. We'll get to here, see what the time is, and then I'll ask you guys what you think, because it's obviously going to be a bit of distance to drive through the night to get to there. Then it will get into here, I think. Well, definitely that's a lot longer, because that's where I was aiming for, wasn't it? So we'll see where we're at time-wise, and then I'll put it to you guys.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Oh, I'm trying to get to 60 mile an hour. Get the cruise control on, and then hopefully the speed limit will stay the same, and then I'll bring up the time. There we go. Let's bring up the time, 8:41. No, I think actually turning off and going to that other one's a better idea, so because we're looking at the time now. Let's zoom into there. That's where we want to go.
Time to get the job done.
Well, look at the sunset, eh? What happened to the greenery and the trees? It's like an oasis more than anything else. Always choose the ridiculous times to look away from the screen. It's an awesome shot, I think, with old Spider-Man hanging on there for dear life and the